This is Johnny Depth, and I wrote 1000 First Dates Portrait of a Palm Beach Player for you. How do you know when it's time to walk away? Now let's get one thing straight. While every interaction might have something to teach you, that doesn't mean you have to stick around for all of it. Not every date is worth finishing. Some are flat out miserable, some are toxic, some drain you so hard you wonder why you ever left the house in the first place. And when that happens, you're allowed to tap out. There's a difference between open-mindedness and self-sacrifice, between patience and self-betrayal. If you're sitting across from someone who's rude, cruel, chronically negative, or just clearly not aligned with your energy, you don't owe them the rest of your night. You don't have to sit through an appetizer, a drink, or even the second half of the sentence they're speaking. You can simply say, "This isn't a good fit," leave money for your portion of the check, and walk out with your dignity intact. There's nothing noble about suffering through a bad date just to be polite. And there's no payoff at the end of the night that's worth compromising your peace. In fact, the longer you stay in those misaligned situations, the more you damage your own self-trust. You start second-guessing your instincts. You start convincing yourself that maybe it's not that bad, and before long, you're stuck in a pattern of tolerating way more than you should. Walking away early isn't rude, it's mature. It means you respect your own time and energy. It means you don't need drama or closure or endless justification to honor your boundaries. And it sets a precedent, because once you start leaving what doesn't serve you, you start attracting what does. Still, how you walk away matters. Whenever possible, leave gracefully. You don't need to be cold or cutting, you can be kind and direct. "Hey, I appreciate your time, but I don't think we're a match." That one sentence is a game changer. It's clear, honest, and respectful. And if the other person takes it badly, that's not your problem. That's confirmation you made the right call. Don't be afraid to block, delete, and move on when needed. Not every connection deserves follow-up. Not every awkward exchange requires analysis. You're not a therapist, you're not a rehab center. You're a man on a journey, and you get to choose who walks alongside you. That said, don't throw everyone away at the first sign of friction. There's a balance. Some conversations start rocky and evolve into something meaningful. Some people are nervous and take time to open up. But if you're 2 drinks in and still feel like you'd rather be anywhere else, listen to that voice. It's your gut, and it's usually right. The best thing about walking away is that it gives you room to walk towards something better. When you stop forcing dead-end connections, you create space for real ones. When you stop tolerating poor treatment, you raise your standards. And when you walk away early, you preserve your energy for the people and experiences that are actually aligned. Dating is a numbers game, sure. But it's also an energy game. You have a limited supply of emotional fuel. Don't waste it on people who suck the air out of the room. Invest it in connections that give back, that energize you, that challenge you in a good way, that feel light even when the conversations go deep. Walking away doesn't mean you failed. It means you chose peace. And peace, in today's dating landscape, is honestly the ultimate power move. So here's the real takeaway. Respect yourself enough to leave. Value yourself enough to stop explaining, and trust yourself enough to know when it's time to go. Because every time you do, you sharpen your instincts, you reinforce your worth, and you step a little closer to the kind of connection you actually want. You don't just get better at dating, you get better at being. To get my book 1000 First Dates Portrait of a Palm Beach Player by Johnny Depth, just go over to palmbeachplayer.com. Happy dating!